Don't do it during the feast, or there might be a riot. G'day everyone, Brian here. It's been an interesting time in world history in recent years where there really have been riots, and been riots in unusual places and in unusual ways. The big one, of course, is earlier this year when there was a riot, a stampede into the White House, something that many of us thought would never happen. But we've also seen people across the globe in their countries not being afraid to come out of their homes and to gather en masse to protest against elections, which might be fraudulent, actions of an army in imprisoning their leader and taking over the country, or in just protesting something that's going on in their country. People have been out, and sometimes it really has turned into a riot, tragically. So why does the Bible make such a statement, or record such a statement, but not during the feast, in case there is a riot? Well, in the Gospel of Mark, I'm coming into chapter 14 now, and here we're really getting to the pointy end of the Gospel, where Jesus will face his trial, his death, and the great question to his people, his followers, about, well, what happens now? You probably know the answer to that, but we'll get to that. We learn in chapter 14 that the Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, were only 2 days away, and the chief priests and the teachers of the law were looking for some sly way to arrest Jesus and kill him. Why were they looking for a sly way? Because they were afraid of the crowds. It's as simple as that. There might be a riot. That would be a very bad thing at that time, and so they didn't want that. But they didn't want Jesus there either. And so they were trying to play this game of balance. How do we get rid of him without upsetting the crowds and then getting the Romans involved, which would be very bad. As we go through chapter 14, we're going to see what happens for Jesus and what happens for these blokes who want to arrest him. And at first it looks like nobody wins. But as we go through, we will see that in Jesus, we do win. And only in Jesus. Keep that thought in mind. You can jump ahead to chapter 16 if you want to see how it ends. But keep that in mind, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.